We're involved in space business, we can say, or microelectronics as well, and to some extent also industrial application based on miniaturized electronics. But fundamentally, it's space industry we're looking into now.
And that's obviously a quite innovative industry. What do you do with your innovation today?
It's a very innovative industry. From a technology point of view, obviously it's very innovative. You have to be in the forefront. But in a bit special twist for us is that we are innovative into the so-called small satellite community, in contrast to these big satellites which has been dominating the market so far.
And where do you want to take your innovation in the next couple of years?
Again, if just for a moment stay for the technology, we would like to migrate from being a component supplier into being a product system or subsystem supplier of whole satellites.
And you've obviously been using the MMI Innovation Radar. How has this been useful in your organization?
It fits quite well into our organization, as the organization itself are very innovative. We are used to working innovative, finding innovative solutions. So it's easy for us to adapt it to other things than just the technology. So it has been a very helpful tool for us to put up a strategy for where we want to move from today or into the future with help of the radar profiling process.
And what can you tell me about the development of the profiles? How have they developed through the MMI process?
It's a very interesting procedure. When we look at ourselves and who we are and who we think we are, it's a little bit different shapes of the profile. But when we are honestly putting up the radar profile, we can see that we are very evenly distributed, or very symmetric picture, even unfocused picture with a slight bias towards customer offering and so on. But it's a bit like a shotgun approach. We are have a strong willingness to do things in all kind of disciplines. But I think the challenge for us is now doing many things, but we have to focus in on certain areas. And during this process, we have found out that we know pretty exactly what type of steps we should take as a result of working with this radar profiling process.
So you have gained something from participating in this public innovation project?
Oh, it has been very good. I think the whole approach is really very helpful for us. As a small company, many such processes is involving the company maybe a little bit too much, but this is very even or a balanced way of engagement. It keeps focus on the important things, and it engages the whole company. It's also good as a communication platform for the internal purpose and external purposes.
And are you going to use the innovation radar in your operations forward on?
Yeah, I think has become a more or less a natural way for us to communicate internally. So the first step we will take for the near future, or maybe in the 6 months period, is to focus in on 3 areas, which is product platforms, processes, and management. A little bit boring or traditional approach, but that is where we are today, and we need to take that step. And very clearly, we can communicate that clearly internally as well. This is what we're going to do now. And then the next step is probably much more into the communication side, and also partnership will be, and value creation is also very important for us. So that what I could foresee will happen in a 1 year time, or maybe starting off even earlier than that.
And you said that your innovation focus had been quite spread to start with. Is this going to change?
Oh yes, I think that is why we would like to focus in on these areas like product management and process for the time being. And of course we have to do other things as well, but to be able to be more concentrated on certain areas is very important to us, and it became very clear when we went through this process of the innovation radar.
So focus is a key issue when dealing with innovation.
I think so. I think I would say, be blunt to say, I think all, especially small companies, has to do this focusing in. It's very important, and focusing in means a little bit not selecting out things, but you have to reduce the importance in certain areas. That is the important and difficult part. To be all over the place is very easy, but nothing really gets done if you do that.